Hey folks, welcome to Friday's market wrap up here at TGO, Top Gun Options. My name is Wiz, or Matthew Buckley, and was getting ready to really brief on China. Now I'm really going to brief on China. As we covered throughout the week, folks, I said this pop on maybe some good news that China's going to play nice and we want to play nice just got squashed. Literally, folks, an hour is a year in this market, especially with Donald Trump. Apparently, the Chinese reportedly in the past couple of days have wanted to play nice, and the president said, "Oh, that's pretty cool. We've given them a potential, off ramp so we can both be friends." And then, just breaking news right now: Trump still wants to hit him in the face with $200 billion in tariffs, as maybe we speak nice. The thing's going to implode, as I predicted. We predicted that implosion, that, and an implosion. Predicted that and the implosion. I'm predicting this, and this thing's going to implode. So I got a couple private coaching clients today, 1, 3, and 4, and we're going to talk about doing a bearish double vertical on this. FXI's heading a lot lower, and I might even, if I get some time today, I might send out an urgent alert since I said, hey, give me one more day on FXI. One of the reasons I wanted one more day to take a look at FXI was the data that came out last night. They got fixed asset investment, industrial production, retail sales, and their unemployment rate. So we're going to dig into those in a second as well. So this was kind of a big day for China, or actually our last night. Take a look at us, though. This ain't good at all. U.S. macroeconomic data. Core retail sales imploded. Whenever you see the word core, it means excluding something, and this means X autos. So core retail sales X autos imploded. Regular retail sales imploded. Import prices down. The cap rate, the utilization rate was a miss. The only thing that ticked up a little bit was industrial production. University of Michigan consumer sentiment, that was actually, so here's the green shoot. The consumers are feeling great. If you don't know what the consumer sentiment, it's a survey of about 500 consumers, which asks respondents to rate the relative confidence of their current and future economic conditions. So pretty good beat with that, but also kind of a miss with business inventory. So kind of a little bit of a Goldilocks day today as far as China and just the overall market. S&P's essentially flat, and the Dow just turned negative a little bit on this China news. Real quick, in about when is that? Next Tuesday? Next Tuesday, September 25th to the 27th. So that is Tuesday, or actually the following Tuesday, I'm sorry, the 25th to 27th. Here's early bird registration. We're going to do a full throttle, and we've shortened the full throttle week. We used to do a complete open week. What was it, 5 training sessions, which is just absolutely insane. So this is a lean, mean, full throttle. It's open to the public. This is free. All you need to do is head to go.topgunoptions.com/FT. FT stands for full throttle, and you'll get access to, we throttled it back from 6 briefs to 4. Because if you can't decide after, I'm telling you, even 2 briefs here, you're might not be the best options trader or have a lot of situational awareness. So scaling it back from 6 events to 4. All those events are on this page right here. I'm going to shoot a welcome aboard brief so that doesn't eat up our Monday night. That's why I'm canceling the Monday night brief, is you can watch a video on it. But Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're going to be doing live trade briefs and training on Wednesday night, all for free. This is the industry-leading full throttle. It's free to register. If you want to get text alerts during the week, where it says optional cell number for trade alerts, that's what that means. If you don't put your cell phone number in there, you're not going to get the alerts texted to you. Okay. All right. We got to finish our brief here, but one more time, that's go.topgunoptions.com/FT. And that stands for full throttle. So make sure you get on that and register for the free trading there. This is sitting out there. We have a carrier battle group on standby. We have some submarines in the area, some guided missile destroyers. Trump's team, tough talk with Syria, working for now to stave off the chemical attack. This president draws red line, and he keeps them. The other guy used to draw like crayons in the sand, and we know what happened with that. People got killed because of his intransigence. The president has moved muscle into the area. He's told Syria and the Russians, you use chemical weapons, I'm going to level where they came from, and I don't care who's on that air station, Russians or Syrians. I know for a fact he said this. So if he colluded with Vladimir, he's the worst colluder ever. So that's comical. But we got to keep an eye on this because all we need is, hey, breaking news, 58 cruise missiles heading into Syria. This market's going to use that as an excuse to sell off, and volatility is going to go through the roof. A couple great trades this week, guys. We got on a trade and a hedge on volatility, even though it's pulling back a little bit. And we had a beautiful one-day weekly options trade in our weekly option, in our weekly options brief. We put on an Amazon bull put spread Monday afternoon, the 1905, 1902.5. We closed that thing, look at this, a day later for a $1,600 gain. If you're in that trade, it's obviously pretty damn close to max profit, or it should be down here at a penny right now. So if you place that trade on Monday and you stayed in it, you were risking $5,400 to potentially make $2,100. It's a hell of a good-looking trade, and we covered Amazon this week. A couple bull put spreads we have in various portfolios. The next stop for Amazon is up past 2,000. Giving a little bit back today with some of the other tech clown cars that we've beat on all week. You got to get out of those things, folks. Google, Facebook, Twitter, they're all limousine liberal pieces of trash, and they're all not doing well. So China, the retail sales went up a little. The industrial output a tad firmer at 6.1%. So not horrible macroeconomic data out of China, but the president, breaking news, literally as I put on my headsets here to record, said, nah, I'm not taking a break on the $200 billion. I'm still going to hit him in the face with that, but we can talk because earlier in the earlier in the week, China said, hey man, no more U.S. companies. We're done. No more licenses. We're going to talk tough. China 2 days later said, you know what? Never mind. You can all come back. Okay, so. Interesting out of China, they're lost. They have no idea what they're doing against Donald Trump. Trump's playing chess, and these guys are still kind of playing checkers a little bit. Saw, Timmy Geithner and all those clowns wheeled out about the 10-year anniversary after Lehman. Nothing's changed. Everything's still too big to fail, and Jamie Dimon and all those guys will still get bailed out if Wall Street implodes. So nobody fixed anything, guys. Breaking news. But this was a headline earlier in the Wall Street Journal. Trade prospects lift global stocks. Well, me looking at the market right now, the market ain't going up because, as I said, breaking news, the president says, nah, I'm still going to go after China with these tariffs. Starting to get a little, and this is the other reason Amazon is down. Jeff Bezos gave an interview today. The guy spends $2 billion like it's $1,000 for an average American. He sat there and poked the president on free speech, and free speech is great. Freedom of the press is great unless it's lying. If it's lying, it is the enemy of the people. It's Pravda. Anyway, big article today in Reuters about how the antitrust division of Donald Trump's presidency is starting to rev up its engines. This can hit Amazon. Listen to me, folks. If you're in our Amazon bull put spreads, I have briefed this every time I talk about a bull put spread on Amazon, that the missile sitting there on the ground that you're staring at that hasn't been fired yet is Donald Trump aiming at Amazon. He's done it before. It was kind of smoke and not a lot of fury. If the dude starts sending fury, I'm going to be worried about Amazon. So we're keeping that on our radar. This was my comedy of the week. Who is this? Like the CFO of Google and the CEO and all these Chardonnay drinking, sweater wearing Bay Area liberals crying on election night. So earlier in the week, they said there's absolutely no bias in Google at all. The next day, this video leaks to the press, or to us, since the press won't show you this. And it's all their leadership in tears on election night, everybody group hugging. And then they release a statement that there's no bias, that video is nothing. Okay, would you guys have been, so if Hillary had won, you would have been clapping or crying that Trump lost? You're full of shit. You're a bunch of liars. Jack Dorsey, Sheryl Sandberg, Facebook to start fact-checking photos and videos. Who's doing the fact-checking? Well, we're hiring 10,000 people. Well, where are you hiring them from? The Bay Area. There's a conservative bastion, folks. It's ludicrous that these people do really take us to be this stupid, that we're supposed to believe that they're impartial. I lost a couple of weeks ago 400 Twitter users overnight, and it wasn't because I posted pictures of my son at Norwich University. I've been shadow banned. I still think I am. One of my good friends down here was booted off of Facebook yesterday. She had 4,000 followers, pro-Trump, used to post videos daily and revving up for the election. Banned. booted her off of Facebook. Not even a reason why. Your account has been disabled. That is interference in an election, and that is anti-American. So don't give me any of this bullshit freedom of the press. These people are literally taking you out of the public square, and I would sell the shit out of these companies. And I love all the idiots this week with Nike at all-time highs. Are you that stupid? Take a look at Dick's Sporting Goods, and the same thing happened. We're going to stop selling guns. 2 quarters later, they imploded, and they admitted they made a business mistake. So all these Facebook genius stock market friends that apparently I have, like, oh, Wiz, Nike's at come back to me in a quarter or two. I broke down my spending on Nike, getting new shoes every other month because I run, my workout clothes, blah, blah, blah. They will lose at least $5,000 a year just on me and my family. If you're telling me that that's going to help earnings down the road, you're an idiot. Put your money on a table and light it on fire because you'd probably enjoy that more. Nike is not going to go up over time. I'm sick of hearing this bullshit. Well, they're an international company. Okay, so my $5,000 that they just lost is going to be made up by some dude in Kenya. Are you stupid? I can't stand it. So I've said that to all my social media lovers that are like, Wiz, here we are. So 1 week a rally makes. And you ever hear of a term called a short squeeze, folks? When they made that idiot business decision, I know a lot of people that shorted Nike, and then guess what happens? It was a short squeeze. So the fact that most of them, when I ask them what a short squeeze is, say they don't know what that is, that's when I'm done talking to them. And of course, finally, this clown walking around now trying to take responsibility for the recovery, even on his last day in office. This guy's last day in office, one of the happiest days of my life, he blamed Bush for how bad the economy was. 8 years later, but mysteriously 18 months later, after Donald J. Trump wipes out essentially everything this guy did in 8 years and 18 months, now it's his recovery. Go away, you're an idiot. All right, folks, and that should give you a warning. If you're a snowflake or you don't like talking politics and trading, you're not a good trader because politics drives the markets. Here's where you need to go. Go.topgunoptions.com/FT to get access to a full week of live trading and training. Actually, it's not a full week. It's a compressed week because we give too much away with our full throttle week, and that's just, we're done doing that, okay? So have a great rest of your day. Looking forward to all my coaching this afternoon with my new Commanding Officers Club and Commodores Club clients, and we're going to be talking about FXI, man. We're doing the Lord's work behind the scenes here with my coaching clients on FXI. And as we talk, it went down even more. So, all right, guys, I'll be back with Monday's Market Outlook and see many of you in our weekly options brief Monday at 1 o'clock. God bless. We'll see you.